Good morning, dear students. Today's lesson is on future tense. We have already covered the present tense and the past tense. This is the last of the tenses we are going to take up. Now, there is a passage for you at page 40. We can read it part. The spring will begin tomorrow. In the morning, nature will look very bright and charming. Birds will sing and flowers will bloom in trees. So all these actions are not yet taking place, but they will take place in future. So in this way, the future tense also goes according to what the other tenses went, with four formations: future indefinite tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous tense. Now, in the future indefinite tense, you can say we shall go there, he will do it, or he will sing, they will prepare for the exam, like that. Every statement, an assertive statement, can be told in the future indefinite tense. Similarly, in the future continuous tense, something will be taking place. I shall be playing in the field. Okay, you can say I'll be doing maths tomorrow, or I'll be going with your friend tomorrow to the market, like that. So this is future continuous tense. Then future perfect tense is a little difficult maybe for you to understand. Future perfect tense refers to an action, a point of time that an action will have completed. We don't know for now whether it will be completed, but we are hopeful that it will be completed. Say, for example, by tomorrow evening, if you start from Dhaka to go to Khulna, by tomorrow evening, probably you will be in Khulna. Then you can say, I will have reached Khulna by tomorrow evening. There you can use the future perfect tense. Similarly, future perfect continuous tense will relate to an action which will start at some point of time tomorrow, but which will have been continuing by the time the statement will be made. So, for example, you can say, oh, tomorrow you are going to sing on TV, but tomorrow by that time I will have been traveling to Calcutta. So you see, the future perfect continuous tense is connected with your action here. Now, students, here you have a set of exercises which I want you to do with me, so that your knowledge about tenses gets corrected. Say, exercise A, question number 1, here is a blank. He, then blank, to Delhi tomorrow. The verb is go. What will you do? You have to say, he will go to Delhi tomorrow. If it is first person, then you will say, I shall go to Delhi tomorrow. About shall and will, a little bit of note you have to take into consideration. When shall is used with you, then it means there is greater promise for the action to be done. And when will is used with I or we, it means there is again greater indication or certainty that the action will be done. So remember this. Will usually goes with he, but if it goes with I, then it means the determination is stronger. Then the second sentence, Mr. Rohim, then blank, a house next year, and the verb is build. So you have to say, Mr. Rohim will build a house next year. So will and shall, these auxiliaries are used for future tense sentences. And at that time, the simple form of the verb will remain in a spelling as you find them in the dictionary. So build will remain build. But in the case of the past tense, build will become built. Okay. Now, he then dash return before you finish the work. So he will return before you finish the work. Or we will play in the garden. Okay, in this way. Now, B is asking you to change the tense as has been directed. Now, I did the work. Change it into future indefinite tense. I did the work. Then you will have to say, I will do the work. Then sentence number 2. He was playing with his friends. Turn it into future continuous tense. He was playing will be he will be playing with his friends. Just was playing is becoming will be playing. Remember, when you use the future continuous tense, always use the verb be with will and shall. Don't forget them. Okay, you cannot say I will playing. No, I will be playing. So he was playing with his friends becomes he will be playing with his friends in future continuous tense. Now there is another sentence which is given in the past perfect tense, and you will have to change it in the future perfect tense. Let us try to do it. I had gone to school before you came here. Now in the future perfect tense, what will you do? I will have gone to school before you will come here. Okay? I will have gone to school before you will come here. That is the future perfect tense. I will have gone to school before you will go here, or before you will go there. Both will be correct. Now she is preparing her lessons. Future continuous tense. How would you do it? She will be preparing her lessons. Okay. Now the last exercise has a number of tenses for you to work out. Fill in the gaps using the right form of verbs. The boy then dash ill for 3 days. Be verb has to be used. Now in the indefinite tense, the be verb is or are, and in the future tense will or shall. But in the perfect tense, the be verb actually is has been or have been. So the boy dash ill for 3 days. It means the action has started in the past and is still in the present time. The impact is present. So what will you do? You have to say the boy has been ill for 3 days. This is where the present perfect tense is used correctly. Then leave. They live here for many days. So you have to say they have been living here for many days. Or it is ago. They had lived here many days ago. Okay, this is sentence number 2. Now sentence number C. What dash they dash now? So what will you be doing? What will they be doing now? Look at sentence C. What dash they then dash now? So you have to use it in the future continuous tense. What will they be doing now? This is how you do it. Now the man dash rise, and the bracketed verb is sell. The man sells rice in the habitual action. And if you say in the future tense, it will become the man will sell rice. In the past tense, the man sold rice. In the past perfect tense, the man had sold rice before he sold sugar. In the past perfect continuous tense, the man had been selling rice before he used to sell sugar. In the future perfect tense, the man will have sold rice before he would do anything else. In this way, we can see how the changes of the verb change the meanings for each sentence. Now, sentence E, many days since they left home. Many days since they left home. You see, when the word since is used, it means you have to use the verb in the perfect tense. So many days have passed since they left home. Always remember, since has to come with the present perfect or the past perfect in the sentence, or with the future perfect. Now, Rafiq dash, this is sentence F. Rafiq dashed seedlings in the field after it had rained. And the verb that comes within the bracket is plant. So what would you do? There are two actions. Rafiq did something with seedlings in the field after it had rained. So there are two actions. we learnt about after that, after takes the past perfect tense, and before, after, the sentence should be rendered in the simple past tense. So the simple past form of the verb plant is planted. So we will correct this sentence by saying, Rafiq planted seedlings in the field after it had rained. Okay. Then this one, he dashed the station before the train left. We already have done a number of sentences on this. The verb is reach. So he had reached the station before the train left. Which action took place earlier, students? He is reaching the station. The train left, but before that, Rafiq could go to the station and board in the train. Now, he was dash in the field. The verb is play. You can put it in any tense you like. He was playing in the field, or he will be playing in the field. He will have been playing in the field, like that. He had been playing in the field, no problem. Now then, next sentence. They dash in the paddy field for 3 hours. Again, I told you that when there is a time reference, either it has to be a perfect sense or a perfect continuous sense. So we can use it in the past perfect continuous sense. They had been working in the field for 3 hours. Or we can also use the past perfect tense simply. They had worked in the paddy field for 3 hours. Okay. So the last sentence here today, he takes tea after he dash his meals. He takes tea after he dash his meals, and the verb is eat. So we can do it like this. He takes tea after he has eaten his meals. He takes tea after he has eaten his meals. It means there are two actions. One is his taking the meals, and one is his taking the tea. First he takes his meals, that is the proper meal. And so therefore you have to say he has eaten his meals. After he has eaten his meals, he takes tea. He takes tea after he has eaten his meals. So tense basically actually shows you the connection between several actions taking place at a certain point of time. And the past perfect, the present perfect, or the future perfect, they come in to show you how exactly one action is connected with another action. Say for example, when Rahim went to the station, he found the train waiting for him. It means he first reached the station. So therefore, he had reached the station before the train left. Or the doctor had reached the house before the patient died. Or if you want to take it in a tragical turn, the patient had died before the doctor reached or visited him. So in this way, students, I think we have sort of covered everything about tense, present tense, past tense and future tense. So thank you very much once again.